Hey, beautiful Libras, welcome back to my channel, and thank you guys so much for tuning into this reading. Let's see what important messages you may need to know or may need to be aware of at this time. Keep in mind that the messages here may or may not resonate, as this is a general reading, but I do hope there's something here you're able to take away. Thank you all for your support, and without any further delay, what does Libra need to know and need to be aware of? Spirit angels, we ask for insights and guidance. What does Libra need to know? All right, starting here with Magician in reverse. So when the Magician card is in reverse, this could mean some kind of rebirth or uprising, revolution. Let's see, we have the Mother of Swords. So this is going against the grain, Libra. A lot of you could be in this stage right now where you're saying, I don't want to do things their way. I want to do things my way. I'm going to stand in my truth. I'm going to speak my truth. I see a different kind of strength emerging in you, and definitely with Mother of Swords or the Queen of Swords. I also want to say that there's something you're possibly cutting off here, communication with the Magician. Stop putting the effort and energy into what you have initially started here. So what I'm seeing here, Libra, there was something that you initially wanted to do, wanted to pursue, wanted to invest on, but then I'm getting that upon closer inspection, observation, and assessment, you realize it wasn't something that you want to continue any further, okay? Mother of Swords is very intelligent, rational, looking things on a rational point of view. So there was something that you were able to see, and the animal totem of the owl here is wisdom. So you're using your wisdom, your experience to guide you, and it's telling you there could be something off or wrong about this, and this could be why you're reassessing and possibly stopping this altogether. We have the Daughter of Wands and the Two of Swords, and I was saying earlier about some kind of rebirth process or uprising. I just am getting that something about the throat chakra here, Libra, because it felt like with the Magician, there was something that you couldn't say or you couldn't really bring up. And so there's this different power in you. It's been building up or piling up for some time. And finally, you have the strength and the courage to say. And whatever you're going to say, it's going to go against the grain. All right. Some may not like this. Some may like this and use and see this as something powerful, like self-empowerment. We have the Daughter of Wands and the Two of Swords. So I feel like you could be dealing with this fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Page of Wands here, shadow aspect. Somebody here is feeling sort of upset. They're upset because things did not go according to how they envisioned for things to be. I do want to say that with the Chariot, wow. All right, and you see how this Chariot actually came out. So I'm getting that it's like there's been an offer or some kind of an agreement, but you realize somebody was being shady or off, okay? Like there may be some kind of secret um, agreement that you're not aware of. Somebody was covering something up, and I interpret the Two of Swords here in this particular context of the reading as being kept in the dark. Somebody was not disclosing all the information that there's needed to be disclosed from the beginning. So it's as if here, Libra, I'm getting that somebody didn't tell you from the beginning. They made you agree to a situation. It was only then when you realize who or what you're really getting yourself into. All right. It was a feeling of being in the dark or being kept in the dark. Somebody hid some information from you. And now it's like the truth is out with Mother of Swords, and it isn't something that you agree. It's going against your principles and what you believe in. Okay. Because I see this Two of Swords as well as opposition, not being able to agree on what this person wanted. And also I want to say that they didn't end up getting what it is that they want. And so I feel like this isn't romantic or relationship connection at all. I feel like this may be some kind of work or professional realm. And with the Chariot card, all right, this is saying that indeed in the beginning you were enthusiastic about this. You were putting a lot of effort. There was momentum, putting momentum. It was something that you already set your mind into. I feel like you know that you already started something, like you really um did your part is also what I'm picking up. You thought that this was headed in the right direction. All right? Let's see. We have the Five of Pentacles. So it almost feels like you've been let down here, Libra. You've been let down with the Five of Pentacles. It's an energy of somebody pulling the rug from underneath you. Like this was something shocking and surprising. Something may have been sort of embarrassing for you as well. Like, I did not expect this. This isn't what I deserve. I'm getting that energy as well. How could you do this? I didn't see this coming. There was something that initially you were so enthusiastic about, but once you were there, once it all happened, suddenly you realize this isn't what you signed up for, okay? So I feel like you're leaving something out in the cold. You're abandoning something that you've started here with Five of Pentacles. But it's also for a good reason, okay? It's also for a good reason. It's like you don't want to continue on this path because this path isn't going against, is going in your principles, is going against what you believe in, okay? We have the Six of Wands. So it's like you're not going to compromise. You're not going to compromise your integrity, your reputation. I also want to say with Five of Pentacles, this is suffering a huge blow. I feel like for some of you, it's like something hasn't been, somebody took something here, but it's like you're going to survive this challenging time. You're going to overcome this. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's like cutting your losses is also what I want to say here. Libra, you haven't completely lost a lot, but there was definitely some kind of blow here with Five of Pentacles. All right. And this message also talks about having to reject something. Is because with Mother of Swords, this is the energy now of protection, blocking something because you already see what it is. It isn't what you wanted, it isn't what you signed up for. So you are reviewing your steps here, and somebody could be feeling frustrated because they thought that they could already have the outcome. You know, the energy of them thinking is so close. I almost had it. I almost had what I wanted. I do want to say that Divine's protecting you here, Libra. It's like some kind of information that you were able to acquire, or you may have tapped into your intuition, your unconscious knowledge, or just having that sharp discernment, okay? You can really tell if something comes across as deceiving, somebody's disguising something or concealing something. And you realize that if you keep going on this direction, it's going to be detrimental in the long run. All right? So we have the Six of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. So whatever you feel like you may have lost here, right? You may have already invested and can't take back. I do want to say universe is going to, you know, something here is going to grow tenfold for you, Libra. Ace of Pentacles, something bigger in store, something better in store. What you may have felt like a lost opportunity or a missed opportunity here, or some kind of a wasted effort, there's something here in store, more beautiful, bigger. Six of Wands here is major victory coming in. This is victory despite what you've been through after going through a very critical phase or challenging time. Do not give up, okay? You're much closer towards the light at the end of the tunnel. Six of Wands here, be ready for your big success. All right? Like this situation is not going to prevent you or stop you from getting towards your goal. I see this card as a rival of positive news, victory, brilliant accomplishment, and others are going to see this in you. I also want to say with Ace of Pentacles, this is the potential of having something long term, like longer stability, um, financial security as well, something more lasting. Because you realized here, Libra, that if you kept going on this path, whatever this person has promised or whatever this agreement or contract was, it was more of self-serving for somebody's sake. It wasn't really something mutual, a mutual agreement. I'm getting with Daughter of Wands because I'm picking up a shadow side. Somebody has a tendency to exaggerate or be overly theatrical. All right, there's a sense of being too excited, being enthusiastic about something that you come to realize, you know, they just had a tendency to exaggerate things. It's not really what it is in reality. um I also want to say here that there's a shadow side of behaving in a selfish way, like they're looking out for their own self-interest. There's a tendency here to use others to achieve their own means. Okay, you could be feeling somehow used by somebody. All right. Take this message however resonates. There was a feeling of being used, being manipulated in the beginning, but they did not succeed. Yes, you may have suffered a bit here, but you're going to survive this. You're going to do extremely better. There's big blessings coming in here. Libra, I also want to say that this could be like a blessing in disguise after all, because you're now realizing who you really are dealing with before you get too far in the situation, if that makes sense. Before it gets to a point where it's harder to get out of this whole dynamic or agreement. All right, whatever this is. Um, it's like pulling yourself out of a deal last minute. That's really what I'm picking up. And whoever you're dealing with, they can't seem to accept this. They're still trying to negotiate or argue with you. That's what I'm picking up. And I'm also getting denial. Like somebody does not want to tell you the truth. They don't want to admit. They're going to keep denying this. All right. They're going to keep on insisting as well what it is that they want. Somebody may have thought that their plans are going to go accordingly to how they envision it. But spirit and divine was protecting you. There was something that you found out, discovered about this whole thing that made you reshift your decision altogether. Okay. All right. So at the bottom of the deck here is the Sun of Wands, and I'm getting this player type energy. Player in a sense where they're so good in the beginning stage, but somewhere somehow they no longer followed through here, Libra. And just now I'm picking the energy of somebody who's a charmer. They're very good with words. They're very good with convincing people. They're quite the persuasive type, you know? And so they will keep chasing you until you get to agree with what it is that they want. And the moment that you agree, suddenly they are very wishy-washy. They're very inconsistent, or you feel like you couldn't rely on this person, okay? There's something unpredictable about this. And so with the Ten of Wands, like this is starting to become a burden, all right? And I feel like the cards are saying you no longer need the stress weighing heavy on you. Release and purge the energy. Prioritize now what's necessary. I feel like somebody made you struggle a lot or made this hard for you. But it was sort of benefiting them. Like I'm getting a one-sided situation here. And so with the tower, you could be the one orchestrating a personal tower here. And what I mean by this here, Libra, is you're the one who's going to put an ending to this. You're going to be the one to expose something here or bring this towards the light, okay? The tower suggests that this is a downfall, you know, of this person because of their selfish, egotistical ambition or pride, or them wanting to use other people to get their own means, okay? What I'm picking up is however you want to approach the situation is going to be a tower moment for them. And there's a lesson about humility, okay? You also have realized that you're stronger than external forces that are pressing you. And the tower moment means that whatever you have discovered or found out, it might have been painful, but this isn't meant to put you down here, Libra. It's meant here to put everything in perspective and make you realize the truth, okay? You will rebuild again. I assure you that with Ace of Pentacles and Six of Wands, you're going to survive this. You're going to do even extremely better. You're already towards that trajectory. The fact that this is coming down with the tower, you can now focus on successfully rebuilding something new, okay? Reconstruction, rebuilding. So some dramatic truth has been revealed and somebody is about to be exposed or has been exposed. And I feel like with the High Priestess, again, I keep getting this energy of being cautious about deceit, disguises, concealment. I feel like for some of you, this person, whoever you're dealing with, they are involving others. This is something unseen forces at play. It's like your gut was saying that there could be something more than this person is letting on, and so divine was cautioning you of possible betrayal with Ten of Swords and Seven of Wands. Okay, this could be a matter where you have to stay strong with the Seven of Wands. It's also a card of defense, protecting your personal energy. This card also speaks about no compromising over important matters, okay? So I keep getting this word compromise. You felt like you've been compromised. You felt like somebody took advantage, somebody didn't follow through on what they promised, what you both have agreed on. However, something in you here is rising. There's a rebirth process, there's revolution, and to them, you know, you behaving this way and you coming across as unafraid to fight for what you believe in, to speak your mind, they're being exposed here. Their lies, deception, and covering up is being exposed. Somebody now feels ashamed with the Five of Pentacles. All right, they're feeling a lot ashamed right now, is what I'm picking up. So these are very specific messages, Libra, and I know this may not be resonating for all of you, but let's see. We are going to be pulling an advice card. Wow, that is something that just came out. It says here freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Wow. So freedom indeed. I see the Chariot, Mother of Swords, taking the reins here, Libra. All right. Taking matters into your own hands as well. Like, I'm not going to rely on this person anymore or trust this person. You're free to speak your mind. You're free to do whatever it is that you want or you feel in your heart you need to do. It's like you're no longer binded by this situation. Okay. Let me read what this card is saying. Your soul is open to receiving new wisdom and insights that will allow it to make the right choices for its own growth. Remember, you are never a victim of other people or their circumstances. You have complete control over your own choices. By following your heart and being authentic to yourself, you present the real you to the world. Making decisions based on other people's expectations is not the true path to happiness. You are responsible for creating your own reality. When a soul shifts to a place of honoring itself in its totality, free from judgment, only then will it find its true freedom. Every soul is unique and follow its own path. Don't give in to peer pressure or the urge to fit in. You are the only one who truly knows the real you. So feel free to march to the beat of your own drummer. I love that message for you here, Libra. Feel free to march to the beat of your own drummer. Don't feel the pressure to fit in, okay? And this could be somebody may have initially pressured you or persuaded you. Like I said, a good persuaser, somebody who was charming, they're good with words. They may have pressured you to a path that initially you already felt uncomfortable, like there's something off from the start. And now it's time to take action and do something about this, okay? Claiming your freedom. Six of Wands, like the butterfly and the Mother of Swords. There's a beautiful transformation here for you. Uprising, revolution, rebirth, even though I don't see the death card itself. Six of Wands here and the Mother of Swords. The butterfly is an animal totem of metamorphosis. Like, one cannot go back to how it was in the past. You cannot unlearn what you've just found out. And whatever this lesson is going to stick with you for long term. Okay. So that is what I'm picking up for your reading, Libra. Take only what resonates and leave what doesn't. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.